Hello everyone, my name is Thư. I'm from Beyond Education. Today I will tell you about amazing topic and the name of topic are the Titanic and the Costa Concordia. Let's start with me. So now I will tell you some similarity and the difference between these ships. Firstly, I will tell you about some similarity between the Titanic and the Costa Concordia. Both the Titanic and the Costa Concordia were enormous. In fact, the Titanic were 882 feet long with 9 decks, and the Costa Concordia was 951 feet long with 13 decks, and both ships were mega bassinet ships at their time. And the secondly, both ships were luxury with pools, restaurant, a variety of activity, and play for the passenger to relax and enjoy their time on board. So now I will tell you about some major difference between these ships. Firstly, the time of set sail of these ships. First, I will tell you the Titanic. Uh, on on the morning of April 10, 1912, the Titanic set sail from England, and on the evening of January 13, 2010, and the Costa Concordia set sail from Italy, and 4 days later, the Titanic lay at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean, and a day later, the Costa Concordia lay partly sunk off the coast of Italy. So now the second is the size of ship. The Costa Concordia were a little larger than the Titanic. The Titanic were 882 feet long with 9 decks, and in contrast, the Costa Concordia were 951 feet long with 13 decks. So now I will tell you about act of courage and cowardice aboard cowardice aboard the two ships. It means the fate of uh, cowardice, the ship. Yes, so now I will tell you. A number of the men on board the Titanic gave up their seat in the lifeboat to women and children. The rule on the Titanic, as with it was sinking, was women and children first. At the same time, there were some on the Titanic who act of coward. One man, for example, dressed as a woman so he could get into a lifeboat and save his own life. And so on the Costa Concordia, there were also acts of courage and cowardice aboard. At time aboard the sinking Costa Concordia, it seemed to be arranged for himself. In fact, the captain of the Costa Concordia left his ship before all the passengers and crew were safely up. It's rather strange, and the captain said that he tripped in the dark and fell into a lifeboat. But when the Italy Costa ordered him to return the ship, and but he refused to go back. And today, many people think that the captain should be the last person to leave sinking ship. And you probably know that the captain of the Titanic went down his ship, and the captain of Costa Concordia left his ship and survived. So now I will tell you about so now I will tell you about the difference. The Titanic was a transatlantic ocean liner that provided transportation across the Atlantic Ocean, and the Titanic sank in the deep, cold ocean water. In contrast, the Costa Concordia was a cruise ship that provided vacation tour around the Mediterranean Sea. The Costa Concordia sank in warmer, shallow water near the coast, and the Costa Concordia became to rest on its uh, on 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 the ship side, which moved off the ship above the water. So another difference between the two events is that what caused these ships to sink. The Titanic struck an iceberg. In contrast, that the Costa Concordia struck a shelf of rock near an island off the Italian coast. Um, so the ship sank for a similar reason. They struck something underwater. Mm, the Titanic, an iceberg, and the Costa Concordia, rock. And the great difference between these two terrible accidents was the number of lives lost. When the Titanic sank, more than 1,500 people died, and they drowned and frozen to death in the ice, icy enough Atlantic water. Um, a few more than 700 people survived the sinking of the Titanic. And in contrast, that the Costa Concordia accident, uh, 32 people that lost their life and two missing. Almost that 4,200 people survived the disaster. So do you know what one the reason that so many people on the Titanic died were that the ship carried only about half the number of lifeboats needs to rescue all the people on the ship, and most of those lifeboats wasn't full when they left the Titanic, and many people never have a chance to be saved. In contrast, that the Costa Concordia has a extra lifeboat with room for 25% more people than the ship could hold. But because the ship was lying on its side, many of the lifeboats couldn't be lowered into the water. And um, and the post so now I will tell you about the possibility of the disaster is always present. More people arrive safely at their destination, but accidents like seaquake, train wake, bland, plane cracks do happen. Accidents can happen suddenly, unexpectedly, and the Titanic and the Costa Concordia remind us uh, that no matter how safe we are told to feel, you need to be on your toe when something happens. Remember the vast major of people do arrive safely at their destination, whether they take ship, plane, train, or for the matter a car. Thank you for listening. And I think this topic very useful to people know that the history of this ship, and I think this ship help you more about knowledge and and interesting, and I think this is interesting topic. Thank you for listening and goodbye.